Hey guys, my name is Mitchell. Most of you guys know me as MeWe. That's the name of my YouTube channel, my production company, business company, Facebook, Twitter, all of that. Now, you're probably wondering, hey, I've never seen you do a vlog before. Well, what happened today kinda makes me want to talk about what happened and make a vlog. Now, we've had gardeners in my house, or my place, for about 5-6 years. Now, that's a long-ass time. Now, we haven't had any problems before, but recently we ran into some problems. Now, I live in a nice community, and we've been good friends with these gardeners, so we've never really had to deal with anything until, I'd say probably about 6 months ago. Now, you're probably saying, oh, 6 months ago, why are you talking about it now? Well, the simple reason is something today happened that made it a lot worse. Now, what we did about 6 months ago is, actually no, about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, we started up a little farm in my backyard. Now, we grow a lot of different things, but one of my favorite things is the blueberry bushes that we've got. Now, we've got them in some huge ass wine crates. I don't know how the hell they could have missed this. These things are about 300-400 pounds when they're got the soil and the plant in it. Well, they hit one with their lawnmower, or with them. I'm not too sure, because they're usually done by the time I even get here, or wake up. They get here about 7 in the morning. Now, when I went outside to go water, I see, oh shoot, the thing's been uprooted. Now you're probably saying, oh hey, why don't you just go out, put it back in? Well, I did that, but that's not the problem. The problem is how the hell did they not see this? But if I'd known that they were going to do that, I wouldn't have paid them as much, or even at all, to be honest. But whatever, I digressed. And I put it back in, and it's doing well. It's doing well. I had to go check, actually, for a second. Well, then a couple months later, we have a plant known as nasturtium. Now, you probably know what this is, and you don't. The people that don't, it's a nice little plant that has huge-ass lily pads. These lily pads are, like, massive. And they produce vibrant yellow, orange, red flowers that are edible. Now, I guess because I've been a farmer for about 3 years, I could tell the difference between that plant and a weed. Now, these gardeners are supposed to mow the lawn and go out and pull weeds if I tell them to. Now, up until 6 months ago, they've been very good. We haven't had any problems with that. But, like I said, 6 months ago, they first had the problem with the blueberry bush, but now I guess it must have been a new farmer, or a new gardener, I mean, but they pulled out the plant. Now that, it sucks, but again, I digress. I found it in the little, what's it called, the vegetable, I don't know, it's the green one, the green trash can that they put all the dead leaves into or whatever. Now I found it, I put it in the ground, it's doing fine, it's growing back. Well, then a couple months later after that, that happened again. Now, the first time, yeah, so what? Second time, it's like, really? How do you not do it? How do you do it again? I mean, honestly. So, I put up a fence, and I actually put up a sign that says, hey, I'm not a weed, don't pick me. Well, they didn't pick it until now, as of, what's the day? Let me check my phone, hold on, let me check my phone. April 23rd, that's today. They, I don't know how, I'm not going to say race or ethnicity, but about them, because that would be really racist, and I'm not racist. But I don't know how these gardeners don't know the difference between a weed and garlic, of all things. I love garlic, I put it on everything, so I decided, hey, 2.5 years ago, I'll put them in. Now this thing is huge, it's about twice the size of my head. A lot of garlic. And I went out this morning, or actually this afternoon, and yeah, about a couple hours ago, and I freaked out because they cut all of them. Now, I don't want to put any speculations. Maybe there was a new worker and they didn't know. But I mean, we've had these guys working here for 6 years, and they've never done that before. Now, recently, we had a problem, and they cut the onions, or the garlic, I mean. So, I'm going to talk to them a couple weeks about it, and basically tell them, hey, you guys should probably not cut anything anymore. But the thing that I don't want to be skeptical about is, I don't know, maybe they took them and they're going to use them, but either way, maybe they were thinking, hey, we'll take a couple. And if so what, they took a few off, that would be okay, but they took, like, the whole fucking thing off. It just makes me mad. I mean, that thing's been there for 2.5 years, never had any problems with it until recently they've cut them all. Now, we're going to talk to them in a couple of weeks, because they only come every 2 weeks. And I'm basically going to tell them, I don't want you picking any more stuff, whether it's a plant or a weed. Okay, unless I tell you to pick something, don't pick it. If I see them picking something, I'm going to tell them, stop, you're not getting paid for the next 2 months, or stop, you're fired. Now, I don't want to fire them because, to be honest, I hate doing all of the gardening and all that. So I'd rather have them do it. Now, I mean, it's a nice area. It's San Diego, so I mean, it's always nice out. I could always go out there and do all the gardening and all that stuff, the mowing and all that myself, but I don't want to. I'd rather have them do it because we've been good friends with them for 6 years. But I'm basically going to tell all of them, if we see you guys doing something that we don't want you to, like picking the plants, even if it's a weed, maybe I like the weed, maybe I think it's cool looking, and they do, I'm going to fire them, or, I mean, worst case, I'll basically tell them, hey, I'm not going to pay you for a couple months. Which I wouldn't, I mean, that doesn't seem bad, but if you don't get paid for a couple months of work, that kind of sucks. So I'll basically do that, or I'll fire them. But I really don't want this to happen anymore, because I've been doing this farming for about 3 years, and I love everything out there. It's been growing for 3 years, it's doing great. And then all of a sudden, randomly, my farmers just start cutting it all. It's like, honestly, why? It's like, why even bother coming anymore? I'm just gonna, like, flip out on them one day. But, I mean, like I said earlier, I've never done a vlog before. But I thought, hey, I'll do it, talk to you guys about what happened today. I mean, it'd be nice to tell more than just my girlfriend or my parents, because that's a nice little circle of people to tell. Actually, it's a nice triangle, but you get the point. So I thought it'd be nicer, hey, maybe tell everybody, tell the world about what happened. So, I mean, if you guys have ever had any problems with gardeners picking out stuff you don't want them to, I mean, just let me know. Put them in the comments, message me, do whatever. I mean, I'm curious what you guys have had problems with. But I may do another vlog next week, I may not, depending on how this does. I may even just do this as a normal thing, like, hey, check out what happened in my week, yada yada, stuff like that. But, who knows, if this does well, I might do it every week, who cares. But, thanks you guys for checking out my vlog about what happened today. I'm not ranting, I'm just letting you guys know what happened. I mean, I don't want to be the bad guy here, but like I said, they pick my stuff again that I don't want them to, they're gonna get their ass fired. So, simple as that. But thanks you guys for checking out this vlog. You probably could have clicked on anybody else, but thank you guys so much for picking this one. I mean, definitely subscribe if you want to see some more videos. I might put some up next week, a couple days, who cares? I might even do one. I'm going up to Pittsburgh in a few weeks. I might even videotape my first time being in snow. Hey, San Diego native, dude. Never been in snow before. Give it a break. But, thanks you guys for checking out this video. Hopefully I'll see you guys around with something a little bit nicer. Till then, you guys, take care. Bye-bye.